What's up, all you fellow Quarantinians? I'm Drew. This is Drunk Cooking with Drew, episode 4. Today we're doing a surf and turf. By request of all you, we got some nice tenderloin, the small cut tenderloins. I like to call it basically a filet mignon because it basically is, because it's so tender. You got perfect marbling all the way through. It's nice and thick. We're gonna medium rare cook those. We got some wonderful tuna steaks that we're also gonna do a medium rare, sear on both sides, and we're gonna get a crust on there with some spices. We'll show you in a little bit, and we're gonna do some blackened shrimp. Today's spices, we're gonna check those out. We got some spicy brown mustard. We also have some teriyaki, some very teriyaki. We have some smoked brown sugar bourbon maple spice. Some thick coarse ground pepper. Some red pepper flakes. Of course, salt. Some garlic, something rosemary. I don't even know what that is. And of course, some Himalayan pink salt fish seasoning. Alright, so now that we got everything laid out, what we need, we're gonna go ahead and get to the seasonings. Here we go. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna go ahead and do a light coat on these small, as I like to call them, filet mignons. Little dab will do. Little dab will do ya. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna massage that oil in all over. And then you're gonna get your pepper. It's gonna boom, boom. We're just gonna do a coat, 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 coat. Both sides, done. Salt. We're salting. We're salty. You're gonna flip those over and do the same exact thing on the other side. Next, we're gonna add a little bit of our brown sugar bourbon. The cool thing about this stuff is you can kind of use it on anything you want. We're not doing anything too heavy because we got that salt and pepper on there. We want to sear those steaks up real good. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a light coat on one side only. You can do both sides if you want to. Personal preference, not up to me, it's up to you. Alright, now that we got a fresh beer, we got our steaks ready, we're moving on to the tuna. What we're going to do with this, we're going to get this spicy brown mustard as usual. You're going to dab this mustard, spicy brown mustard. Same thing as that salmon, but this time, obviously, you won't have to really smear anything off. You're going to get the edges real good. You'll have enough to do both sides, so don't worry about like getting it super coated. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Then you're going to get a swig of beer. Also, as every episode, I'm just going to show you here. Bud Light, where you at? Need a sponsorship? Just send me like a 6-pack. It doesn't even matter. Like, I don't even care. But you're gonna get your beer and you're gonna cheers someone next to you. Cheers, y'all. Good stuff. And it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, so now we're gonna get some of this Himalayan pink fish seasoning, as you've seen earlier. It's good for fish stuff. It's organic. I mean, who doesn't love organic, right? We're gonna get this stuff. We're gonna get a good, healthy dose on there. You want it all over. Don't be scared about putting too much, okay? Because there is no such thing. Flip them bad bits over. What we're gonna do next is just give it a good slap. All right, what we're gonna do next, we're throwing 2 more spices there I didn't tell you about. These are just some Slap Your Mama's, the Cajun seasoning rub that you seen in the last one, and this is just a mixture of different spices. This is like some garlic, some stuff like that. We're just gonna sprinkle that over the top of some of this. You want to cover it evenly because, like I said, we're not going for a blackened look, but we are trying to go with a good crust on the top right here on this tuna steaks. So don't be scared. Then you get this. What I like to do when I'm cutting the other side, I like to flip because I don't want to lose all these seasonings due to all the moisture down there. Flip it on to the other one, and I do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, now that we're done with our tuna steaks, look how beautiful that is. Nice. That just looks beautiful. I don't even got to explain it. We got these nice steaks here. Now we're moving on to our wonderful wild-caught South Carolina shrimp. This is going to be easy. We're not doing anything crazy. We're getting that fish seasoning. We're going a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, done. Then what we're going to do, we're going to get this Cajun seasoning right here, and we're going to hit it hard. And when I mean you want to hit it hard, you want to hit it hard. This stuff needs to be covered because we're blackening this shrimp. We're not boiling it. We're not doing anything crazy. We're blackening, okay? You move these shrimp, toss them a little bit, get them mixed up, get the spices spread out all evenly. Oh, one's trying to run away. Then you're gonna get this. You're gonna hit them hard again. That's good. You see how they look right there? You don't have to be solidly covered. You can have some blank space of sewing. It's okay. We're gonna give you a nice cheers again. We're gonna finish this beer off, and we're gonna get another one out of the fridge. Here we go. There's a bunch of different ways you can do shrimp. Go ahead with it, Bubba.
You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
Now that we got another beer, we're gonna go ahead and get the grill prepped out there, and while these soak their fantastic marinades up, we're gonna go outside and drink more beer and smoke a cigar. Got a new cigar for you guys, can't wait to try it with you. Alright guys, today's cigar review, as usual, it's a new thing I'm doing. This is the Tatiana. Last time I had a acid blonde, I believe, in the last video. This one's gonna be a Tatiana chocolate. It's a chocolate infused cigar, pretty good. Had one a while back and I was like, what better time to do it than now? We got our hole punched and we're about to light it up. Boom, wow. The flavor on this thing is remarkable. This is probably the best cigar I've ever had. There is a coffee one I'm just gonna come up with. Drew Estates Drew Estates makes it. And it's not Drew Estates, it's Drew Estates, the brand. Cigar smokers out there know what I'm talking about. Super good cigar, very well bodied. It has a very rich chocolate smoke flavor and on your lips flavor, like really good, extremely good. Not too heavy at all either. Like, very good. Good stuff. Check them out. Like moments away from putting the stuff on and hearing that nice sizzling zap. So, be ready. Oh, cheers to you as well. So, we're out here. It's drizzling. It's supposed to rain later. We're trying to get this done for you guys. It's gonna be a quick video. I know you guys probably like the quick one was better. While we're here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff while you're here and you're viewing. It takes one button, push it, check it out. If not, that's okay too. I still love you. By the way, this meal can easily feed more than 3 people. We just have 3 of everything, just because that's the kind of way I've been cooking stuff, is 3 of everything. Not really, I've cooked multiple things and then some lower things, so it really doesn't matter. But we're about to get stuff on the grill. Alright, so we're going to spark up our outside thing here. You can do this inside, outside. You can grill shrimp, but I don't like to grill shrimp. Sometimes you'll have a few that falls. It's a waste, and it's not my thing. So we're going to get this olive oil in there, right? What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our shrimp going in there. And we're going to wait for that olive oil to heat up, and we'll saute these shrimp. Once you start hearing that noise on your shrimp, you know you're about ready to go. What I like to do, I like to leave that oil, let that oil sit on there, let it bubble for a minute, because it's going to get nice and hot, and I'll show you what we're going to do after that. We're going to start tossing these shrimp here in a minute. We're going to get that oil nice and hot, so it's good and hot, and that way when we flip it, the temperature can go down and it'll still be sizzling. Then what you want to do, once it gets sizzling good, you can see I've already flipped it once. This is not hard to do. A lot of people think it's all you got to do is tilt your pan, get your stuff down there, and then flip it backwards. That's all you got to do. It's nothing crazy. You want to flip it, let it sit again, let it cook some more. Alright, after you get your shrimp nice and moved around, you're going to keep flipping. You're going to keep doing the number on them. They need to get nice and cooked all the way through. That high heat on that with a little bit of olive oil that you had in there will work perfectly fine. It'll get it done. We got our stuff going on good here. As you can see, the bottom layer of these steaks, we're about to pull those off and flip them over, because that, after you get about right here is when you're going to start cooking on the other side, because it'll get them a nice medium rare, easy slice, melt in your mouth. Alright, these right here, as you can see, here's a little corner shot right here. We're going to have some fat and juices leaking out the side. It's nothing crazy. And we're about to flip these too, because as you can see on the side of this one right here, we got some white going on. That means it's getting cooked on the outside. We want that middle to be nice and pink, okay? Alright, so now we got some white on the outside of this stuff going on here on these tuna steaks. We're going to go ahead and flip these guys. We're going to pull them off. Literally, 1, 2, flip them. Look at those grill marks. Beautiful. Give it a nice little crush right there because that seasoning on them. See? These steaks are going to be the same way. We're going to flip those over. Look at that. Gorgeous. That tuna is going to be ready to pull off in like, you know, not long. So, and I just got a new beer, by the way. I didn't crack it on the camera, so I'm sorry for that, but it's a fresh one. You can see it splashing on the top. So, got you. Now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna taste test this wonderful meal that I just created after we get a new beer. Chugs to this one, we're ending this beer. The way I like to finish my tuna off, tuna steak, you get you some very teriyaki. You shake it up. It's got sesame seeds. It's chunky teriyaki. What you're gonna do? You're gonna come over here, undo the lid. You're gonna give it a nice, good drizzle of good teriyaki sauce. Shrimp is shrimp. Let's taste it. Each one. Here we go. We're gonna start with the steak. Boom. I really didn't even have to chew, like, it just melted that quick. Now, on to the tuna. Wow. I wish you were here to taste this. And, of course, the shrimp. I've already tasted this, but I'm just doing it for you purposes. Shrimp. I mean, what can you say about shrimp? It's good. Especially sauteed like that. You've seen it here. You've seen it live. Not in person, but on YouTube. In the video. It's Drunk Cooking with Drew, episode 4. Thanks to all of you for, like, comment, share, subscribing, especially subscribing and sharing. It really means a lot. I appreciate when you do that. Let's do it to it. Keep doing the sharing and stuff. I got a big surprise for you, hopefully, once the COVID-19 ends. Whatever that'll be, 2021, 2022, who knows? It could be 1 year, 3 months, 8 years, 5 days. I have no idea. So we're gonna keep on cooking each week. I appreciate all of you and your love and likes. Episode 5 coming out. So thanks for all the love. And don't forget, stay sexy.